Chronologically speaking, the haiku in small format came after the historic exhibition of 2015, where, for the first time in Morocco, a most uncommon theme came to break up the ambient monotony, with its fresh semantics, its relevance, and with the wealth of its cultural content. Presented for the first time in Safi, a coastal town of Morocco, the pictorial haikus have not gone unnoticed, in spite of the geographic distance from the capital city. The national radio, SNRT channel, and written press gave this singular event some magnificent coverage. It fits into the universalist perspective of the free culture without borders. The haiku is not at a point of connection between East and West. Painting and poetry make a wonderful tandem. The two disciplines come together in a promising and complementary synergy. The art of poetry and art painting illustrate theirself mutually in the euphoria of the creative moment. They obey textually and contextually the same creating idea and the same source of inspiration. Unified for better and for pure, as Razik says, the first replica of this biculturalism temptation were showed in Casablanca in 1991 at Le Marif Cultural Center. The theme for this individual exhibition was, according to the paintbrush and to the pen. Some illustrated haikus were freshly exhibited in unprecedented ways. They were transposed into the book that I published in Canada in 1995 under the heading Beyond the Artifacts, I Say. Razik was earlier dazzled by Japanese haiku poems. The passion for reading and writing haiku is not new. To view his innovative contribution, compared to the Japanese pioneers, like Basho, Masaoka, Kobayashi, Yosabu-san, you have to read all his haikus, or at least, most of it. You will discover where and when the bifurcation of approaches makes happen smoothly, without departing from the conventional configuration, spacely limited to 3 lines. Haiku in small format, Razik continues, are constituting a logical suite of the first twinning experience, where eloquent words vibrate with expressive colors. The result of this alchemical mettling pot is called pictorial haikus. In the second work, style and size of pictures change. Using the Digi-Hybrid'Art tool, the artistic mixing gains a new dimension. If the poetic text remains unchanged, the corresponding painting gives a series of metamorphosed duplicates. The handmade precedes software work. Vulgarization and popularization are used to transform neophytes in haiku, and in avant-gardist art, into forewarned noist. A foretaste of this colossal work were presented in France in 2017 during the first Provectus of Arts, held in Champagne-Ardenne. It was a good test for my small format, and for my high-colored data show, he comments confidently. The testimony of confrères is precious. I will never forget the graceful act made by a French poet who participated with us. He surprised me. He wrote automatically a nice short text by referring to the titles of my books and inspiring himself by my paintings. He dedicated it to me, nicely and kindly. I will post it in its entirety after the translation from French language to English, Razik promises warmly. With the launching of the Digi-Hybrid'Art program in April 2022, Razik finds the adequate support for popularizing his voluminous iconography, started in the 70s, and his prolific literature. Numerous extracts from books are posted on the web. At the present time, I plans to achieve 2 great projects, Razik announces, to try to employ the best of Digi-Hybrid'Art duplicates in rug tufting process and laser engraving. And then, to publish an art book on pictorial haiku and Digi-Hybrid'Art concept. The first project needs a lot of money. The second depends on the availability and the probability to find the correct publisher. The meritorious Canadian tribute to Razik arrived right on time to remind us the indisputable place and the precious value of this man of rare integrity, a creator who has more than one string to his bow. Artist, painter, poet, novelist, movie critic, dramaturg, initiator of an international prize, known universally, thanks to the web.